When you think about internet marketing, you know that it's hot today and a lot is going on. Well, you are in for a treat because as you can see on the screen right now, I have someone joining me. His name is Brian Edmondson, and he joins me from his office just outside Philadelphia. Brian, thanks for being with us today.
Hey, it's a pleasure to be here.
Well, you are a person that is doing a lot. I know you are the director of the Internet Money Club, which is a major way for people to learn about using the internet, working with it through Early to Rise, who is a leader in internet marketing right now. And also, I'm a member of that and paying my money and glad to be there. And you've helped a lot. So I'm looking forward to your insights into internet marketing. What do you see happening today? What's really hot in the world of internet marketing and what's working in today's environment?
Great question, Terry. You know, what's really working is today, as it was back with the inception of the internet, is email marketing. That may not sound like the funnest thing to talk about because, you know, these days it's all about Web 2.0 and what's buzzing and what's hot. But, you know, a lot of what we teach here at Early to Rise and in the Internet Money Club is, you know, basic direct marketing principles.
Yeah.
The principles that are tried and true that have worked hundreds of years ago and still work today. Email marketing still is the most powerful form of marketing available, I believe, to the business owner and entrepreneur today. You always hear people saying, you know, it's harder to get emails delivered, all the things with spam and things of that nature. But the truth is that more and more people are reading more and more email every day. As a matter of fact, with Web 2.0 technologies and, you know, technology in general, you know, the more connected we are, the more we're checking email. So, you know, every day I'm on my phone. I'm checking email on my cell phone here. I'm sure you
got
do
it right
too.
there. Which kind is that?
You're black. This is a Trio.
A Trio, okay.
Works well for me. But, I mean, we're checking our emails at home. We're checking our emails at the office. We're checking our emails on our laptop when we're on vacation. We're checking our emails on our cell phones when we're driving on the road.
You're right.
Even maybe you shouldn't be doing that. But
yeah, that's not a good idea, you know. We'll remember that if we're in Pennsylvania now with you up there.
So of course, you know, there's lots of advantages to email marketing. Relatively, it's almost free in some cases when you look at the economies of scale of using email marketing. But the truth is that more and more people are checking more and more email, and it's still the most powerful form of online marketing available today.
Yeah, it's very strong, and it has to be done the right way, and getting the right subject line, and those things that you talk about in the Internet Money Club that are very good for that, of standing out with a good subject line, and then also make sure that every time you send something, you build up that credibility, that we realize, okay, it's good. It's not just hype, it's going to be something very good. But we see the market also changing and shifting. Is there anything in particular that, as you talk to Internet gurus around the world, and you're talking to lots of them, I know you're in seminars here and there, you're teaching, and you're going to seminars, and talking with people on a regular basis. What do you hear that is working today or what is not working today that was working, say, a year or two ago?
Good question. And the answer I'm going to give you is going to sound contradictory at first, but then I'll explain it. So I just said to you, what is working today is email marketing. And my answer to you in terms of what's not working today is email marketing. So that sounds kind of strange at first, but I'll explain that. It's really about, you know, properly using email marketing. Back in the past, with email marketing, you could just, you know, send out emails, and that's really, you know, that was the cutting edge thing, was communicating with people with emails. I remember
it was novel.
Yeah, it was novel. I remember back when I first got an America Online account. I was one of, you know, not that I'm claiming to invent the internet like Al Gore, but, you know, I was probably one of the first people. I'm definitely an early adopter when it comes to technology. And I remember, you know, showing people how to get on AOL. And I remember, you know, getting that ding sound every time you got a new email or you've got mail from America Online. So it was really cool back then to be working at your computer and to get the you've got mail symbol. Now, imagine if you did that today. How many hundreds of emails do you get every day? Imagine if every time you got a you've got mail sign. So the use of email marketing is to really transition from using email as the actual communication tool, and you want to use email as an action tool. And what I mean by that is when you send someone an email, the purpose of the email is not to communicate with them directly in the email. It's not to, you know, send them a sales letter that's actually an email. What you want to do is use the email to drive people to your website. And where I'm going with that in terms of what's working today is, today things like video marketing, what we're doing right now is the latest trend, using videos on your websites.
Yes.
So if you can really use email to drive people to your website where you give them good quality content, or you give them information in the form of audios or interactive blog Web 2.0 type community, or even videos like this, that's really where you're going to find the power of email marketing.
Yeah, I would agree with you. I think the key there is, like you said, giving the content, something that people go, wow, this is compelling. I really got to see it, because it directly relates to them, which goes back to the things that we hear at Early to Rise all the time, of defining your market, going for that niche, going for those things that are really going to help people in a substantial way. And if you do that, then yeah, I want to that email. The junk email is the email that doesn't relate to me. That's how I define junk. The things that are relevant, I want to hear that. When I see something coming through from Brian Edmondson, hey, that's important to me. And seriously, I want to read that. I want to hear what you've got to say.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about. It's all about using the internet and email and all these technologies, especially with Web 2.0, to build a relationship with people. Let them know that there's someone else on the other side of the website. So if you can put a picture of yourself on the website, if you can do audios where people can hear your voice, or if you can get to the point where you're doing videos like this, where people they see us, they hear us, they know who we are, and they either like us or maybe they don't like us. But the point is that we want some type of reaction. And that's really the purpose of doing all this, is to build that relationship, so that when someone does get that email from you, they want to open it.
Absolutely.
Because they know you, they like you, and they trust you.
You bet. They know you, they like you, they trust you is key. It's like I've been saying all along. I say it's not about the e-commerce and all the electronics. It's about the R-commerce, relationships, and building those quality relationships, and then keeping them going by providing good quality information is going to last no matter what the economy. Well, Brian, you've got a lot of good information to share with people, and if someone wants to get in touch with you, what's the best way for them to reach you?
You can go to my personal blog at brianedmondson.com.
Okay,
and
I'm
learn
going to
more
get you to
about me
spell
there.
that, because we know it can be spelled a lot of different ways. So spell that out for us real carefully.
And I'll give you a tip. Actually, an easier place to get to the same destination is to go to blogwithbrian.com. Blogwithbrian.com.
Very good. And you spell Brian. Tell us how you spell Brian.
With an I. B-R-I-A-N.
Sounds good. Okay, blogwithbrian.com, and we'll be able to get that information about you.
Absolutely.
Wonderful. Well, Brian, thank you very much for all that you've done. Thanks for joining us here today, and we'll look forward to talking with you much more in the future.
It's been a pleasure.